Welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins and the hidden treasures they hold. Today, we're going to talk about a very special penny that might just be hiding in your pocket change, the 1997 D Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this little coin has caught the attention of collectors and could be worth a lot more than just a single cent. In fact, some 1997 D pennies have been valued at impressive amounts, making it a must-watch for anyone interested in coin collecting. So, let's dive right in and discover what makes this penny so valuable. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1997 D Lincoln penny. The D Mint mark you'll find on these pennies signifies that they were struck at the Denver Mint. In 1997, the U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies, with the Denver Mint churning out a large portion of that. While most of these pennies are common and only worth their face value, a few rare and high-quality examples can be worth much more. The Lincoln penny series is iconic in U.S. coinage, and 1997 D is no exception. While this year's coin doesn't stand out at first glance, certain factors can make it incredibly valuable. High-grade coins, mint errors, and even subtle variations can dramatically increase its market price. When it comes to determining the value of a 1997 D penny, the condition or grade of the coin is one of the most important factors. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a flawless coin in perfect mint condition. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Most 1997 D pennies you'll come across in circulation will be in average condition, meaning they're probably worth just a penny. However, if you find a coin in excellent condition, one that's been well preserved with minimal wear and tear, it could be worth much more. Uncirculated or mint state pennies from 1997, especially those graded MS65 and above, can fetch impressive prices. For example, an MS65 graded 1997 D Lincoln penny can be worth between $5 and $10, which is already a significant jump from its face value. But it doesn't stop there. Higher grades, like MS67 or MS68, have been known to reach values of $50 or more, depending on the coin market at the time. What really excites collectors, though, are rare varieties and errors. Coins with minting errors are highly sought after, and the 1997 D penny is no exception. These errors can include things like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or even die cracks. If you happen to find a 1997 D penny with one of these errors, you could be looking at a coin that's worth far more than just a penny. For example, a 1997 D penny with a noticeable doubled die error on either the obverse, head side, or reverse, tail side, could easily sell for hundreds of dollars. Even minor errors can boost the coin's value significantly. Collectors love unique coins, and error pennies are like a small piece of history that slipped through the cracks of the minting process. Now, let's talk about some of the most valuable sales of the 1997 D Lincoln penny. While most of these coins are only worth a few cents, rare high-grade examples have sold for much more at auctions. A 1997 D penny graded MS68 read by a reputable grading service can sell for over $1,000. That's right, one penny sold for over $1,000 simply because it was in near perfect condition with that beautiful, bright red luster that collectors adore. These high sales are rare, but they show just how valuable a coin like the 1997 D penny can be if it's preserved well and graded highly. Keep in mind that the market for rare coins is always fluctuating, so prices can vary depending on demand and the condition of the coin. So, how can you find out if your 1997 D penny is worth more than face value? The first step is to carefully examine the coin's condition. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. If the coin looks nearly brand new, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Also, keep an eye out for any unusual features, such as doubling or other minting errors. If you think you've found a high-grade or error coin, consider sending it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services will give your coin an official grade, which can dramatically increase its value when selling it to collectors. In conclusion, the 1997 D Lincoln penny is an exciting coin for collectors, especially when found in excellent condition or with rare mint errors. While most pennies from this year won't be worth much, the few that are can fetch impressive prices, ranging from a few dollars to over $1,000. So, the next time you're sorting through your pocket change, be sure to keep an eye out for this valuable penny. You never know, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and tips. See you. Today, we're diving into the world of coin collecting and taking a close look at the 1964 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. If you're a collector or simply curious about the value of some old coins, this is the video for you. Stick around because you might be surprised at how much this little penny could be worth. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1964 Lincoln penny was struck at two U.S. Mint locations, Philadelphia and Denver. The one we're focusing on today is from the Denver Mint, easily identified by the small D Mint mark just below the date. Over 3.8 billion of these pennies were produced at the Denver Mint, making them relatively common. But here's the thing, just because a coin is common doesn't mean it can't hold value. There are several factors that collectors look for when determining the worth of a coin like this. First, let's talk about what makes the 1964 D penny stand out. This coin, like all Lincoln pennies, is made primarily of copper, with 95% copper and 5% zinc. What really gets collectors excited, though, are the variations and potential errors that might have occurred during production. One of the key features to look for is the condition of the coin. A well-preserved, uncirculated 1964 D penny can fetch a higher price than a worn-down, circulated one. Collectors use a grading system, and pennies in higher grades, those with less wear and tear, are much more valuable. If you happen to find a 1964 D penny that looks pristine, with its original luster and few, if any, marks or scratches, you might have something special on your hands. Another factor that can drive up the value of the 1964 D penny is if it has any errors or die varieties. Error coins are always highly sought after because they're rare. In the case of the 1964 D penny, one known error is the double die variety. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts, causing the design to be stamped twice. If you find a 1964 D penny with doubled features, especially in the date, mint mark, or Lincoln's portrait, that could significantly boost its value. Some of these error pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars at auctions, so it's definitely worth checking out. Now, let's get to the part you're probably most interested in. How much is a 1964 D Lincoln penny worth in today's market? If you have a circulated 1964 D penny in average condition, it's probably worth just about its face value, 1 cent. There are millions out there, so unless yours is in exceptional shape, it's not going to make you rich. However, if you find a 1964 D penny in uncirculated condition, its value can range from a few dollars to around $15 or more, depending on its grade. And as we mentioned earlier, error coins or coins with unusual characteristics can be worth even more. Some have been known to sell for $100 or more, especially if they're authenticated and graded by professional services. So, how can you determine if your 1964 D penny is valuable? The first thing you'll want to do is carefully examine it. Look for any signs of doubling, check the mint mark, and take note of the overall condition. If you think you've found a coin that might be worth more than a few cents, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded. Services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and give it a grade, which will help you determine its true market value. You can also check online auctions or coin marketplaces to see what similar pennies are selling for. This will give you a good idea of what to expect if you decide to sell. In conclusion, while the 1964 D Lincoln penny may not be an extremely rare coin, it still has the potential to hold some value, especially if it's in great condition or has any unique errors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always worth checking your old coins. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on coin collecting and rare finds. Have any 1964 D pennies in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We're talking about the 1973 D Lincoln penny. While it might look like an ordinary penny to some, this coin can be worth a small fortune depending on its condition. If you happen to come across one of these in your pocket change, you might just be sitting on thousands of dollars. So, what makes the 1973 D penny so special? Let's break it down. History of the 1973 D penny. The 1973 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, and the D Mint mark right below the date indicates its origin. The Denver Mint produced millions of pennies that year, but only a select few are worth a substantial amount today. Most pennies from this era are made of a copper alloy, which gives them their characteristic reddish-brown color. However, what sets some apart from others is their rarity in perfect or near perfect condition, along with any possible errors made during the minting process. Grading and condition. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. The 1973D penny is no different. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by professional grading services, with 70 being a perfect coin. A penny graded at MS65 or higher, which means it has sharp details and no visible wear, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In fact, collectors are willing to pay a premium for pristine examples of the 1973D penny. If your 1973D penny has never been in circulation or shows minimal signs of wear, it could fetch a high price. A penny in top condition is highly sought after by collectors, and they're willing to pay well above the face value of just 1 cent. Rare errors in varieties. Another factor that can increase the value of the 1973D penny is if there are any mint errors. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the production of the coin, making the coin unique. Some common errors include off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on the wrong metal planchet. In the case of the 1973D penny, double dies are particularly sought after. A double die occurs when the design is impressed on the coin twice, slightly off from the first impression, giving the design a doubled appearance. If you find a 1973D penny with this type of error, its value could skyrocket. Market value of the 1973D penny. Now, let's talk about the numbers. How much is a 1973D penny actually worth? The answer depends on its condition and any potential errors. A regular, circulated 1973D penny is worth about 10 to 15 cents, which is still more than its face value. However, if the coin is uncirculated and in mint state condition, it can be worth significantly more. Prices for MS65 graded pennies have been known to sell for as much as $500 or more. In even higher grades, such as MS67 or MS68, the coin can fetch several $1,000s at auction. In fact, a few high-grade 1973D pennies have been sold for over $5,000 in the past. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins in exceptional condition, and the 1973D penny is no exception. How to identify and sell your 1973D penny? So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1973D penny? First, take a close look at the condition of the coin. If it has sharp details, a nice luster, and minimal signs of wear, it could be worth sending to a professional grading service. You can also check for any mint errors, such as doubling in the design. Once your coin is graded and you know its value, you can sell it through various channels. Coin dealers, auction houses, and online platforms like eBay are popular options. Keep in mind that professional grading can add to the value of your coin, so it's worth the investment if you think you have a high-grade example. The 1973D Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin that could be worth far more than its face value. Whether it's the condition of the coin or a rare mint error, there are several factors that can significantly increase its market value. If you have one of these pennies in your collection, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on our latest coin collecting tips and discoveries. Happy hunting, and who knows? Your next penny could be worth thousands. We're diving into the fascinating world of Lincoln pennies, and we've got a special one to discuss, the 1979D Lincoln penny. It's not just an ordinary penny, this coin has been known to fetch an impressive value in the collector's market. So, if you're someone who loves coin collecting or is just curious about the value of your change, stick around. You won't want to miss this. Before we dive into its value, let's explore a bit of history about the 1979D Lincoln penny. First, the D mint mark signifies that this penny was minted in Denver, one of the primary U.S. mint locations. The Lincoln cent, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, has been in circulation since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1979D penny is part of the Memorial Reverse series, where the reverse design featured the Lincoln Memorial. This coin was produced in high quantities, making it a common penny to find in circulation. However, what makes certain 1979D pennies stand out are the rare errors and high-grade conditions that can drastically increase their market value. As with most coins, the value of a 1979D Lincoln penny heavily depends on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A penny in poor condition may be worth only its face value, but a 1979D penny in mint state can be worth significantly more. For example, if your 1979D penny has minimal wear and tear, sharp details, and no visible scratches, it could be classified as a high-grade coin. Collectors and grading services like PCGS and NGC highly value pennies that fall into this category. A high-grade 1979D penny, especially one in MS65 or higher, could fetch prices of hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the auction. Now, let's talk about errors. Some 1979D Lincoln pennies have unique minting errors that can dramatically increase their worth. One of the most sought-after errors for this coin is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice by the die, creating a doubling effect on certain areas of the design, most commonly on the lettering or date. If you find a 1979D penny with a visible doubling, you could be looking at a coin that's worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and the severity of the error. Another error to watch out for is off-center strikes, where the coin's design is not properly aligned with the coin's edges. These types of errors are rare and can add a substantial premium to your penny's value. You might be wondering how much these pennies can actually sell for in today's market. Well, let's look at some auction records. A 1979D Lincoln penny in perfect mint state condition has sold for as much as $2,500 at auctions. Even coins that aren't perfect but still in excellent condition have fetched prices in the hundreds. The market value for a 1979D penny varies, but as a general rule, a penny in uncirculated or near perfect condition can bring in significant money. Even lower grade coins with rare errors can reach impressive prices. If you're now eager to find one of these valuable 1979D pennies, you may be in luck. Check your old coin collections or any change you might have lying around. You can also visit coin shops, attend coin shows, or search online marketplaces to find one. Just remember to keep an eye out for high-grade coins or those with errors. So, there you have it. The 1979D Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but its potential market value, especially with errors or in mint condition, makes it a treasure worth keeping an eye on. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always pay attention to the details of your coins because you never know when a seemingly ordinary penny could be worth a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we're diving into a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance, but could be worth far more than you expect, the 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Yes, that's right, this seemingly common penny could have a market value worth looking into, so let's explore why collectors are paying attention to this particular coin. Before we dive into the details, let's start with a little background. The 1991 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cents series that began in 1909. By 1991, millions of these pennies were produced, so why would a no-mint mark version stand out and be valuable? Well, let's break it down. First, the no-mint mark Lincoln pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't include a mint mark on its coins at the time. While this is common, collectors are often on the lookout for pennies that have unique features, errors, or rare conditions, and that's where this coin becomes more interesting. What makes the 1991 no-mint mark penny potentially valuable comes down to a few key factors. The first factor is the condition of the coin. If you have a 1991 penny that looks like it just left the mint, with sharp details and no signs of wear, that's what collectors call a mint state condition. The closer your coin is to mint state, the more valuable it is. And next, let's talk about scarcity. While billions of these pennies were made, only a small fraction are in pristine condition today. The 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies that have been well preserved over the years are the ones that are fetching higher prices on the market. It's not just about having a 1991 penny, it's about having one that stands out in quality. Now, onto the million-dollar question: how much is this penny actually worth? In most cases, a circulated 1991 no-mint mark penny is still just worth face value, 1 cent. However, if you happen to have a penny in mint state, especially one graded by a professional service, it could be worth much more. These high-quality examples have sold for several dollars, depending on the grade, with some even reaching prices in the tens of dollars. While we're not talking about millions of dollars like some rare error coins, it's still worth checking your 1991 pennies, especially if you have one that looks almost brand new. A penny that looks perfect to the naked eye but also holds up under magnification could fetch a nice price from the right collector. Speaking of errors, while the 1991 no-mint mark penny is not known for major minting mistakes, it's always good practice to inspect any coin for possible errors. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. These errors can dramatically increase a coin's value. In fact, error pennies from other years have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, so always keep an eye out for anything that seems out of the ordinary. So, how can you find out if your 1991 no mint mark penny is valuable? The first step is to carefully inspect the coin's condition. If it looks mint, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. A coin in top condition that is certified by one of these companies can be worth significantly more than one that's not graded. Finally, keep in mind that the market for coins can fluctuate. While the 1991 penny might not seem like a gold mine today, trends in coin collecting can change, and who knows, one day it could be even more sought after. In summary, if you have a 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny, it's worth taking a closer look. The condition of the coin is key, and while most circulated pennies from that year are still worth 1 cent, high-quality examples can bring in several dollars. If you're a collector or simply someone who loves the thrill of finding hidden treasure in your spare change, this is one penny you won't want to overlook. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and discoveries. We're diving into a fascinating topic for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1996 Jefferson Nickel. We'll explore its history, unique features, and why it holds significant market value. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, stay tuned. First, let's take a quick look at the Jefferson Nickel itself. The coin was first issued in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. It features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. The coin was initially minted in a nickel-copper composition, but during World War II, the composition changed to include silver due to metal shortages. The 1996 Jefferson Nickel was produced in Denver, and like other coins of its era, it's primarily made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The design remains consistent, but certain years, including 1996, are more sought after by collectors for various reasons. And now, let's focus on the 1996 nickel. One of the unique aspects of this coin is its mintage. The Denver Mint produced over 1.2 billion of these nickels, making them relatively common in circulation. However, collectors seek certain varieties and conditions, which can significantly increase the value of the coin. For example, while most circulated 1996 nickels may only be worth face value, uncirculated or high-grade coins can fetch a higher price. Coins graded by professional grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are often more valuable, particularly those graded MS65 or higher. So, what is the current market value of the 1996 Jefferson Nickel? For a typical circulated coin, you're looking at a value close to 5 cents. However, the story changes for coins in uncirculated condition. The market value can range from $1 to $10 or more, depending on its condition and rarity. If you happen to find a well-preserved 1996 nickel graded MS65 or higher, you might see it listed for anywhere between $15 to $25 at auction. On rare occasions, specific specimens with unique characteristics, such as double die errors or special finish varieties, can command even higher prices. For collectors looking to add the 1996 nickel to their collection, here are some tips. 1. Many collectors find valuable coins in their everyday change. Always examine your pocket change, as you might stumble upon a high-grade nickel. 2. If you believe you have a high-quality 1996 nickel, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A high-grade coin can substantially increase its market value. 3. Connecting with other collectors through clubs or online forums can provide valuable insights into the market and help you find potential buyers or sellers. 4. The coin market fluctuates. Stay updated on trends and prices through reputable numismatic websites and publications. In conclusion, the 1996 Jefferson Nickel is a perfect example of how a common coin can still be valuable in the right condition. While most of these coins will only fetch face value, the opportunity to find uncirculated or rare varieties makes it an exciting prospect for collectors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on rare coins and their market values. Share your experiences and any interesting finds in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we're diving into a fascinating coin that's been creating quite a buzz in the world of coin collectors, the 2018 Lincoln penny. This modern coin from the Denver Mint may seem like an ordinary penny, but its market value is anything but. Some of these coins are fetching impressive prices in the coin collecting community, and we're here to explore why. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, stay tuned as we uncover the hidden value of the 2018 D Lincoln penny. Before we delve into the specifics of the 2018 D penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent has become one of the most iconic coins in American history. The design has undergone several changes over the years, but Lincoln's profile has remained a constant, reminding us of his legacy. Fast forward to 2018, and we're still minting this beloved coin, but some versions of it, like the 2018 D, are proving to be far more valuable than their face value. Now, let's talk about the specifics of the 2018 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. The 2018 D penny is made of a copper-plated zinc composition, weighing 2.5 grams with a diameter of 19 millimeters. While these coins were minted in large quantities, a select few have gained significant value due to their exceptional condition, rarity, or unique characteristics. So, what makes the 2018 D Lincoln penny so valuable? One of the primary factors is its condition. Coins that have been preserved in pristine condition, often referred to as mint state coins, can be worth much more than coins that have been circulated. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have little to no wear, with sharp details and a shiny, original luster. If you happen to have a 2018 D penny that looks like it just rolled off the minting press, you could be holding onto a coin worth far more than a single cent. Another factor that can drive up the value of a 2018 D penny is any kind of minting error. Errors such as off-center strikes, doubling in the design elements, or even die cracks can make a coin unique, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for these rare finds. If your 2018 D penny has any unusual features, it's worth getting it professionally graded to determine its true value. Now, let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for, the market value. As of today, high-grade 2018 D Lincoln pennies can fetch prices ranging from $50 to upwards of $1,000, depending on the coin's condition, rarity, and any error features. The highest values are typically seen with coins that have been graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, which can confirm the coin's quality and any unique traits it may have. Coins graded in the mint state 67 or higher category have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars, and if you're lucky enough to own a mint state 68, you could be looking at a value of around $1,000 or more. Keep in mind, these prices can fluctuate based on demand in the current coin market, but it's safe to say that the 2018 D penny is a coin worth keeping an eye on. So, how can you find one of these valuable 2018 D pennies? The good news is that they're still in circulation, meaning you could potentially find one in your pocket change or during a coin roll hunt. The key is to carefully inspect any 2018 D penny you come across, checking for exceptional quality or errors. If you think you found a winner, consider sending it to a professional grading service to get an official evaluation. In conclusion, the 2018 D Lincoln penny is a modern coin that's capturing the attention of collectors for its potential value. Whether you come across one with a rare mint error or simply a coin in top-tier condition, you could be holding onto a treasure worth far more than a penny. Be sure to check your coins, as you never know when you might stumble upon one of these hidden gems. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips and discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable 2018 D penny or if you're on the hunt for one. We're diving deep into one of the most interesting modern coins out there, the 2019 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You might think a recent coin like this wouldn't be worth much, but you'd be surprised. Some of these coins are fetching impressive prices in the market, and today, we're going to find out why. So, if you've got a 2019 penny laying around, you'll want to watch this till the end. Before we get into the specifics of the 2019 penny, let's take a quick look at the history behind the Lincoln penny itself. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this iconic coin has become one of the most recognized in the U.S. The Lincoln penny replaced the Indian head cent and was the first U.S. coin to feature a president. Over the years, the design has gone through a few changes, but Lincoln's portrait has remained on the front. The 2019 Lincoln penny is part of this long-standing tradition. So, what makes the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny special? First, the no mint mark tells us that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In general, coins from Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, unlike those from Denver or San Francisco, but there's more to it than just the location point. One of the biggest reasons these pennies have caught the attention of collectors is their condition and rarity in top grades. While millions of these coins were produced, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is not easy. Coins that are perfectly preserved with no signs of wear or damage are far more valuable to collectors. Now let's talk about the value. A regular 2019 Lincoln penny in circulated condition might not be worth much more than face value. But if you have one in mint condition, things start to get interesting. Pennies graded at MS, mint state, 65 or higher by coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch a nice premium. In fact, some of these 2019 no mint mark pennies in top condition have sold for hundreds, and even up to thousands of dollars. As of recent auctions, some have reached market values of $1,500 or more. The key here is finding one in the best possible condition, as the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. If you want to know whether your 2019 penny could be worth serious money, here are some things to look for. This is absolutely crucial. Check for any signs of wear, scratches, or blemishes. If your penny looks flawless and has a shiny, lustrous finish, it might be worth sending it in for grading. Some 2019 pennies have been found with minting errors, like off-center strikes or double dies. These errors can make your coin much more valuable. If you spot anything unusual on your penny, it might be worth a closer look. Coins with strong, original luster that reflect light beautifully tend to attract more buyers. Look at the finer details of the coin. If Lincoln's features, the lettering, and the shield on the reverse are all crisp and well-defined, you're in good shape. In conclusion, while the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like a common coin, there's a chance it could be worth much more than just 1 cent. If you've got one in excellent condition, especially with a high grade or a striking error, you could be holding onto a valuable piece. It just goes to show that even modern coins can turn out to be treasure. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you found any valuable coins in your collection. We'll see you in the next video. We're talking about one of the most talked about modern pennies, the 2020 Lincoln penny. You may be surprised to learn that this coin could be worth a small fortune. That's right, this simple penny from 2020 minted in Denver is turning heads in the coin collecting world for its potential high market value. So, if you have one of these pennies, you might be sitting on a jackpot. Let's start with a bit of history about the 2020 Lincoln penny. In 2020, the U.S. Mint produced pennies with both the Philadelphia and Denver mint marks. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. This year was significant because it marked the continuation of the design honoring President Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. The 2020 penny follows the same classic design that features Lincoln's portrait on the front, or obverse, and the Union shield on the reverse. But what makes this coin so special? After all, it's still a modern penny, right? Well, not so fast. What sets the 2020 Lincoln penny apart is the high demand among collectors and, more importantly, the coin's potential for errors. These errors can skyrocket a coin's value. In recent years, collectors have discovered several error coins from the 2020 penny run, which have become incredibly sought after. These errors include misstrikes, off-center strikes, and doubled dies, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a mistake during the minting process. These rare errors can make a 2020 penny worth thousands or even millions of dollars, depending on the rarity and condition of the coin. Even pennies in perfect condition, known as MS or mint state coins, graded by services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch significant prices. For example, a pristine 2020 Lincoln penny with a high MS 67 or higher grade has sold for over $1.5 million. That's right, a penny that could have ended up in your pocket change could now be worth a fortune. So, how can you tell if your 2020 penny is valuable? The first thing you want to do is check for errors. Examine your penny carefully under good lighting or even a magnifying glass. Look for any signs of doubling in the text or images, an off-center strike, or other unusual features. If you spot something that seems off, it might be worth sending your coin to a professional grading service. Next, consider the overall condition of your penny. Coins that have been well preserved and show little to no signs of wear are more likely to be valuable. If your 2020D penny is still in excellent shape, it could be worth sending it to a grading service to get it evaluated. A high-grade coin in mint condition could fetch thousands or even millions of dollars in today's market. Now, let's talk about the market value. While not every 2020D Lincoln penny is worth $1 million, the potential for high returns is real, especially for error coins or those in top-grade condition. On average, a well-preserved 2020D penny without errors might sell for a few dollars to a few $100s, depending on the grade. But the real treasures lie in those rare error coins that have stunned collectors. As of today, a 2020D Lincoln penny in mint state 67 or higher can be valued anywhere between $1,000 and $1.5 million or more at auction. So, if you're lucky enough to have one of these rare coins, you might be in for a huge payday. If you believe you have a valuable 2020D Lincoln penny, the next step is to sell it to a collector or at auction. Start by getting your coin professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC to determine its condition and authenticity. Once graded, you can either sell your penny through an auction house or online platforms like eBay, where collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare coins. If you're unsure about where to start, there are plenty of online resources and communities dedicated to coin collecting. It's always a good idea to do some research and consult with experienced collectors or dealers to ensure you get the best possible price for your coin. So, there you have it, the story of the 2020D Lincoln penny and why it's making waves in the coin collecting world. While it's true that not every 2020D penny is worth millions, those with rare errors or in pristine condition could be incredibly valuable. If you happen to have one of these pennies, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of history worth a fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future coin videos. And as always, if you've got any questions or want to share your own coin collecting stories, drop a comment below. See you next time. We're diving deep into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. The seemingly ordinary coin may hold a secret that could surprise you and your wallet. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the iconic Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the penny has undergone various design changes. However, one thing has remained constant: its significance in American culture and coin collecting. In 2003, the United States Mint produced the Lincoln penny with a few different designs, but today, our focus is on the no-mint mark version. This particular coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, where the absence of a mint mark signifies its origin. Mint marks are crucial in the world of coin collecting. They indicate where a coin was minted. For most Lincoln pennies, you'll find a D4 Denver, an S4 San Francisco, or no mark at all for those minted in Philadelphia. The 2003 no-mint mark penny is an interesting piece because it is often overlooked in favor of its mint-marked counterparts. Now, let's talk about value. Many collectors are surprised to learn that the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can be worth significantly more than its face value. In circulated condition, you might find it valued at around 1 to 3 cents. However, in uncirculated condition or high-grade versions, this penny can fetch prices between $10 to $20, depending on its grade. But that's not all. Certain factors can increase its value even more, such as any unique errors or flaws present on the coin. For example, if your penny has a doubled die or a striking error, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So how do you determine the condition of your 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? Coin grading can be subjective, but here's a simple guide to help you. 1. The coin is heavily worn, with little to no detail. 2. The coin shows wear, but some details are visible. 3. The coin has more details than a fair coin but still shows significant wear. 4. The coin has clear details with minimal wear. 5. The coin is well preserved, showing little wear. 6. The coin appears as if it has just been minted, with no signs of wear. To accurately assess your coin, consider using a magnifying glass and a reliable coin grading guide. If you believe you have a valuable 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Local coin shops, online auction sites, and coin shows are excellent places to start. When selling, be sure to do your research on current market values and consider getting your coin appraised by a professional. In conclusion, the 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny may seem ordinary, but it can hold surprising value for collectors. Whether you stumble upon one in your change or you've been collecting for years, it's essential to on current market values and consider getting your coin appraised by a professional. In conclusion, the 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny may seem ordinary, but it can hold surprising value for collectors. Whether you stumble upon one in your change or you've been collecting for years, it's essential to appreciate these little pieces of history. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting coin-related content. And remember, keep looking through your change, you never know what hidden treasures you might find.